during a pandemic. I can't think of anything worse, really. But loads of people apparently are moving, and how are they doing it? And is it safe? So we've been talking about that. And what was your moving story for me? You can still get in on this one. 0800 111 40 41. We go back to some of your calls. We couldn't squeeze them in before because suddenly the lines went mad. So I do thank you for that. So 0800 111 40 41. Moving during a pandemic. It's tough, isn't it? So let's take a look at a one-man band removal company. Michael Rowan runs Romford Removal Van Company and joins me now. Michael, a very good morning to you. How safe do you feel about going into people's houses and moving their items?
Good morning. It's dangerous really for removal men because you have to pick up everyone's stuff twice. At least you touch everything they own twice, maybe even more when you're packing it on the van and stuff. So it is quite dangerous. And where I live, in Havering, is one of the worst boroughs in London. I think it has been for the last 8 weeks. So it's actually really bad around here.
So are you working at the moment, or are you putting it on hold? What are you doing?
Still working, but it's gone a little bit quiet, which is probably a good thing. But I'm still doing moves because I've got moves booked in and the phone's still going. So I suppose people still need to move.
Yeah, and especially before that window closes in March. I don't know if they're going to extend that so that people can still get some time off of that, more of the bills. Is there any way to make it 100% COVID safe?
Well, I mean, the guidelines are that the people are supposed to clean everything before you move it. But that's impossible, really, for someone to clean down every single item in their house. But what we ask them to do is to open up all the windows and ventilate the property as much as they can. And they keep away from us as well in another room when we're working. Just so that we're not, we take that element away where we can breathe near them and stuff. But as for touching everything, I mean, if someone has it and they've been coughing or they've passed it on to things, then there's a chance we can sort of get it. But we wear gloves, we wear a mask. We keep our hands away from our face. We use sanitizer before and after the jobs, in between loading and unloading. So we basically try and do the best we can, really.
Why do you think people are still moving through a pandemic? Why do you think it is then?
I think a lot of them, I do a lot of people that are sort of renting and stuff, and their contracts are up or they need to move and stuff. Or their landlords are selling their properties and kicking people out and things. Sometimes people don't have a choice. It's sort of put on top of them.
And then suddenly to move.
Yeah, I mean, I do work for an antiques dealer, and she's just been given 2 weeks to move out the shop that she was sort of renting. So she has no choice but to move everything. So I'll have to fit her in at some stage.
Crikey, that's a toughie as well. You've got planned another shop or a storage area, haven't you, as well? Michael Rowan, thank you very much indeed for joining us. He runs Romford Removal Van Company. And as he says, you can't be 100% safe. That's the problem. Going to the line.